ఇంటర్మీడియట్ విద్యారంగంలో అగ్రగామి మన ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్. ఐఐటి, జేఈఈ అయినా, నీట్ అయినా తిరుగులేని విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్.
Yes, continuation to the last class. That is the mosquito phase. That is the mosquito phase. That is the mosquito phase, or this is also called as the Ross cycle. So definitely whatever the sexual reproductive cycle of Plasmodium which is occurs in female Anopheles mosquito, that cycle is said to be as the mosquito phase or Ross cycle. So sexual reproductive cycle of Plasmodium which is completed in female Anopheles mosquito, that is said to be as the mosquito phase or the Ross cycle. Again in the mosquito phase, the first step is the gametogamy is the first step. Second step is the fertilization. Again third step is formation of ookinet and oocyst. Fourth one is the sporogamy. So definitely in the mosquito phase, in sexual reproductive cycle of the Plasmodium, 4 phases, 4 steps are there. One is the gametogamy. Definitely, as we are discussed in the last class, whenever the gametocytes which are formed in the human blood or reaches into the crop of the mosquito, in the crop of the mosquito they may be undergoes the further development, they may be gets later involved in the formation of gamete. So definitely what is the gametogamy means? Process of formation of gametes from gametocytes in crop of mosquito is said to be as the gametogamy. Process of the formation of the gametes from gametocytes in the crop of the mosquito is said to be as the gametogamy. Definitely gametocytes are mother cells. From that kind of the gametocyte, gametes formation have to be taken place. That is said to be as the gametogamy. For example, from, just assume this is the male gametocyte. This is said to be as the male gametocyte. From this male gametocyte, if male gamete, this is said to be as the male gamete. This is the male gamete. If it is formed, then that is said to be as the male gametogamy. This is said to be as the male gametogamy. Means what? Process of the formation of the male gamete from the male gametocyte is said to be as the male gametogamy. Similarly, from the female gametocyte, female gamete formation is said to be as the female gametogamy. In that way, process of the formation of the gametes from the gametocytes in the crop of the mosquito is said to be as the gametogamy. Then how from the male gametocyte male gametes formation is taken place means, just assume at first, just assume this is the male gametocyte, this is the male gametocyte, nucleus which is present in the male gametocyte gets divides by mitotic division. Definitely male gametocytes gets divides by mitotic division. Nucleus which is present in the male gametocyte, that is gets divides mitotically, finally 8 daughter nuclei form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 daughter nuclei form. This daughter nuclei are said to be as the pronuclei. At first, nucleus which is present in the male gametocyte, undergoes the repeated and repeated mitotic division. By that way, finally 8 daughter nuclei are formed. This 8 daughter nuclei are said to be as the pronuclei. Later, this cytoplasm which is present, this daughter nuclei later moves towards the peripheral. This daughter nuclei later gets moves towards the peripheral from the center. What is the periphery? This part is said to be as the peripheral. Outermost part of the cytoplasm is the peripheral. This is the central part. This is the peripheral part. Definitely, after moving this 8 daughter nuclei to periphery, means like this, just assume. This is the male gametocyte. These are the pronuclei. These are the pronuclei. This pronuclei reaches to peripheral region. Later, cytoplasm which is present here is projected to the out like this. This is look like as a flagella. This is look like as a flagella. This is look like as a flagella. Here also cytoplasm which is present here is projected to the out like that of the flagella. Here also cytoplasm which is present, that is projected to the out like that of a flagella. Here also cytoplasm which is present, that is gets projected to the out like that of a flagella. Here also cytoplasm which is present, that's also projected to the out like a flagella. Here also cytoplasm which is present, that is projected to like that of a flagella. Here also cytoplasm which is present, that is projected to the out like that of a flagella. Here also cytoplasm which is present, that is projected to the out like that of a flagella. Means definitely cytoplasm which is present near to pronuclei, that is projected to the out to gets form a flagella like structure. Definitely here, how many number of the flagella like structures are formed means 8, corresponding to each and every pronuclei, one flagella like process is gets formed. These are said to be as the flagella like process. This 8 flagella like structures are said to be as the flagella like process. Later, this pronuclei are entered into flagella like process. Definitely this pronuclei is entered into the flagella like process. As a result of this, finally each and every flagella like process receives a daughter nuclei, that is said to be as the pronuclei. Just assume like this, 8 flagella like process, everyone receives a pronuclei into them finally. So every flagella like process receives a pronuclei finally. Means here this is the pronuclei, this is the pronuclei, this is the pronuclei, this is the pronuclei, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one. So in that way, this pronuclei finally entered into the flagella like process. After that, or at this stage, this body is said to be as the flagellated body. This state of the male gametocyte, this is nothing but male gametocyte. This state of the male gametocyte is said to be as the flagellated body. Later, this each and every flagella like process starts a specific movement to get separate from the flagellated body. That movement is said to be as the lashing movement. Definitely this kind of the flagellated process, this kind of the flagella like process, after receiving a pronuclei, starts a specialized movement that is said to be as the lashing movement. Means withdrawal movement like this, withdrawal movement like this, they maybe shows the lashing movement. By that way, 8 flagella like process are separated from this flagellated body. 8 flagella like structures are gets separated from flagellated body. This process is said to be as the exflagellation. Exflagellation. Process of the separation of the 8 flagella like structures, 8 flagella like structures from the flagellated body is said to be as the exflagellation. X means separation. What are separated? Flagella like structures are separated from the flagellated body. If this 8 flagella like process after receiving a pronuclei, if they may be separated from flagellated body by lashing movement, that process is said to be as the exflagellation. Exflagellation, X means separation, flagellation means flagella like process are separated from the flagellated body by lashing movement. So finally, this each and every flagella like process which is separated from flagellated body, which is with a pronuclei, that flagella like process with pronuclei is said to be as the male gamete. That is said to be as the male gamete or microgamete. This is also called as microgamete or male gametes. Means by the lashing movement finally, how many number of the male gametes are the microgametes are formed from the flagellated body? Means 8 male gametes are the 8 microgametes are gets formed here. Definitely this 8 flagellated structures receives one pronuclei. Later they get separated from the flagellated body or male gametocyte. Finally they may be transformed into 8 male gametes or 8 microgametes. Means what I am saying here, that from the single male gametocyte, finally how many number of the male gametes or the microgametes formation is taken place? Means that is nothing but 8 microgametes. That process of separation is said to be as the exflagellation. Such movement is said to be as the lashing movement. For separation, whatever the movement which is performed by each and every flagellated process is said to be as the lashing movement. By the lashing movement finally, this flagellated process are separated from the flagellated body. This flagella like process is separated from the flagellated body. That separation is said to be as the exflagellation. Finally, separated flagella like process is said to be as the male gamete or microgamete. In that way, from this single male gametocyte finally 8 male gametes or 8 microgametes are formed here. This is the male gametogamy. Second one is the female gametogamy. Second one is the female gametogamy. This is nothing but male gametogamy. This is the male gametogamy. Second process is the female. Second one is the female gametogamy. So in the female gametogamy, just assume this is the female gametocyte. This is said to be as the female gametocyte. This is the female gametocyte. Definitely in the female gametocyte, whatever the nucleus which is present, that may not undergoes the mitotic division like that of the nucleus of male gametocyte. Here nucleus which is present in the female gametocyte may not be undergoes mitotic division. Simply that is moves towards the periphery. Simply that moves towards the periphery. Later, at the site of nucleus, cytoplasm which is present, that is gets projected to out to form a cone, that is said to be as the fertilization cone. This is said to be as the fertilization cone. Means in the case of the female gametogamy, nucleus which is present in the female gametocyte may not be undergoes the division, may not be undergoes the mitotic division, simply that moves to the peripheral region. After getting to the peripheral region, in this particular site, whatever the cytoplasm which is present, that is gets projected to the out to form a specialized structure, that is said to be as the fertilization cone. After getting the formation of the fertilization cone, this female gametocyte is said to be as the female gamete or macrogamete. Simply, this nucleus at first moves to the peripheral. After getting the moving of the nucleus to the peripheral, cytoplasm which is present here is projected to the out to form the fertilization cone. After getting the formation of the fertilization cone, this female gametocyte is said to be as the female gamete or macrogamete. Means, in the female gametogamy, single female gametocyte is gets transformed into single female gamete. Means what I am saying is that from the single female gametocyte in female gametogamy, how many number of the female gametes are formed? Means only one. But in the case of the male gametogamy, from single male gametocyte finally 8 male gametes, 8 microgametes are finally formed in male gametogamy from single male gametocyte. But in the case of the female gametogamy, from the single female gametocyte, finally only one female gamete or the macrogamete is gets formed here. In the female gamete, nucleus which is present here also is called as pronucleus. Nucleus which is present in the female gamete is also called as the pronucleus. This process is said to be as the maturation. Process of the formation of the female gamete from the female gametocyte is said to be as the maturation. Simply that is said to be as the maturation. Again, second step in mosquito phase is the fertilization. Second step in mosquito phase is said to be as the fertilization. Second step in mosquito phase is fertilization. Just assume this is the mosquito digestive system. Again, in the mosquito digestive system, this is said to be as the crop. This is said to be as the crop. Definitely in the crop, specifically in the crop lumen, this is said to be as the lumen. This is the lumen of crop of mosquito. Here definitely male gametocyte undergoes the maturation to get to form the male gametes. Means in the lumen of the crop, from male gametocyte, male gametes are formed. From the female gametocyte, female gametes are formed here. So after getting the formation of the male gametes and female gamete, definitely one male gamete comes contact with the fertilization cone of female gamete. After getting the formation of the male female gametes, one female gamete or male gamete comes contact with the fertilization cone of the female gamete, then male gamete is attached to the fertilization cone of the female gamete in the lumen of crop of the mosquito. Definitely after attachment of the male gamete with the fertilization cone of the female gamete, membrane which is present between these two gets dissolved. Membrane which is present between these two gets dissolved. By that way, pronucleus which is present in the male gamete is at first moves into the female gamete. Cytoplasm which is present in the male gamete also gets moves into the female gamete. Just assume whenever in the crop of the mosquito male gamete comes contact with the fertilization cone of the female gamete, definitely this membrane which is present between these two is dissolved. Later nucleus which is present in the male gamete moves into the female gamete. Cytoplasm which is present in the male gamete also gets moves into the female gamete. This is said to be as the fertilization. This is said to be as the fertilization. Definitely one male gamete comes contact with the fertilization cone of the female gamete. Later membranes which are present between these two gets dissolved. Later pronucleus of male gamete moves into the female gamete. Later cytoplasm of the male gamete also moves into the female gamete. This is said to be as the fertilization. This fertilization is said to be as the anisogamy. In the case of the plasmodium, fertilization is said to be as the anisogamy. N means absent, iso means equal. N means absent, iso means equal. Means what? Here male female gametes are not identical. Male gamete is like that of a flagella, female gamete is like that of a ova. So that only here male female gametes are unequal in size, non-identical. They are not similar in external appearance. So between these two dissimilar gametes, fertilization if it is occurs, then it is said to be as the anisogamy. Between the non-identical, between the dissimilar male female gametes, if fertilization is occur, then that is said to be as the anisogamy. So due to this anisogamy, due to this fertilization, definitely finally inside of female gamete, finally inside of the female gamete, this pronuclei of male gamete, pronuclei of female gametes are fused with each other. As a result of this finally, just assume this is the lumen of the crop of the mosquito. Definitely pronuclei of male gamete is fused with the pronuclei of female gamete. Later inside of female gamete, diploid state of the nucleus is formed here. What is the meaning of the diploid state? Two sets of chromosomes, if they are present, then that is said to be as the diploid. For example, in the case of the human, 46 chromosomes, if they are present, then that is said to be as the diploid condition, that is the 2M. 46 chromosomes, if they are present in our each and every cell, that is the diploid. Otherwise, 23 chromosomes, if they are present, that is said to be as the haploid. This is the single set of chromosome, that is the haploid. This is the two sets or the double set of the chromosome, that is the diploid. Definitely, here whenever the pronucleus of the male gamete is fused with the pronucleus of the female gamete, finally chromosomes of male gamete are fused with the chromosomes of the female gamete. By that way, diploid state of the nucleus is finally formed. Diploid state of the nucleus is finally formed inside of the female gamete. This diploid state of the nucleus is said to be as the synkaryon. Diploid state of the nucleus which is present, that is said to be as the synkaryon. For example, just assume, if in the case of the pronuclei of male gamete, pronucleus of male gamete, 8 chromosomes are present. If it is if pronucleus of male gamete is with 8 chromosomes, similarly in pronucleus of female gamete, 8 chromosomes are present. Definitely this is the haploid condition, single set. If in the case in the pronucleus of male gamete 8 chromosome, if in the pronucleus of female gamete also 8 chromosomes are present, whenever these two nucleus are fused with each other, gets fused with each other, 8 chromosomes which are present in the male pronucleus are moves into the female pronucleus. By that way, 16 chromosomes are finally reaches into this nucleus. That is said to be as the diploid condition. That diploid state of the nucleus is said to be as the synkaryon. Diploid state of the nucleus is said to be as the synkaryon. Definitely, chromosomes of male pronucleus are moves into the chromosomes of female, or moves into the female pronucleus. Finally, in female pronucleus, these chromosomes are increases to double in number. That kind of the nucleus is said to be as the synkaryon, or that is the zygotic nucleus. This is also called as the zygotic nucleus. This is the zygotic nucleus. Finally, what I am saying here, that whenever the pronucleus of male gamete, cytoplasm of the male gamete are moves into the female gamete, then this male gamete gets separated from the female gamete. Male gamete is separated from the female gamete. Later, inside of the female gamete, pronucleus of male gamete is fused with the female pronucleus. Later, chromosomes which are present in the male pronucleus or moves into the female nucleus, and finally inside of the female nucleus chromosomal number is becomes double. That kind of the nucleus which is with double number of the chromosomes is said to be as the Syncytian or zygotic nucleus. This nucleus is present inside of the female gamete. This diploid state of the nucleus is present inside of the female gamete. That female gamete which is with Syncytian, female gamete which is with the zygotic nucleus is said to be as the zygote. That is said to be as the zygote. Definitely, formation of the male female gametes, fertilization between the male female gametes is also taken place in the lumen of the crop of the mosquito. In the lumen of the crop of the mosquito, gametes formation is taken place. Finally, fertilization is also taken place between the male female gametes in lumen of the crop of the mosquito. Finally, zygote formation is taken place. Inside of the zygote, diploid state of the nucleus which is present, that is said to be as the Syncytian or zygotic nucleus. That is the fertilization. Next, third step. Third step in mosquito phase is the formation of, third step in mosquito phase is formation of wukinate oocyst is the third phase in the third step in the mosquito phase. Definitely, what is the formation of the wukinate means? Just assume this is the crop of the mosquito. This is the crop of the mosquito. Definitely, after getting the formation of the zygote, this zygote becomes rounded. After getting the formation of the zygote, after some time, this zygote remains inactive and it remains as the non-motile. Means definitely non-motile means after immediate formation of the zygote that may not be shows the movement. After immediate formation of zygote, that zygote may not be shows the movement, that remains stable for some time. So that only we can say this zygote initially it is non-motile, means that remains stable, that may not be shows the movement, and it may be inactive. So after 18 to 24 hours of formation of the, after 18 to 24 hours of formation of the zygote, this zygote becomes elongated. It becomes elongated like that of the earthworm. Definitely after the formation of the zygote, after 18 to 24 hours, this zygote becomes elongated. It becomes elongated. It becomes slender. Definitely, it is long, like that of the earthworm. So that only that is said to be as the elongated. It is slender. Slendering means curving. This is the one curving. This is the another curving. Curving is said to be as the slender. This is the one curving, that is the bending. this is the another curving, that is the bending, that is said to be as the slender. So after 18 to 24 hours of formation of the zygote, rounded zygote becomes as long and slender. This form is said to be as the Wukinet or vermicule or motile zygote. This is said to be as